Okay. Here we are again. Back to the grind. As I said,
Run like the wind.
I will do this until I succeed. Hopefully I do. And hopefully it's fast. I've been getting close. I haven't played. I literally just woke up my PS5. Because I didn't even close the game. I just set the put it in sleep mode and went to bed. So I just resumed from where I was. Didn't even save the game, actually. Let me save the game. There we go. I hadn't even saved the game. I was tired and upset. Okay, here we go. This might capture card, please. Okay, this might give me a couple tries to get into the groove again because I am extremely cold at the moment. I'm going in from booting up the console again, right into this. So again, this might take me a few tries. But I will do this. Another Radon. Right, yep. Oof, that was a little too close.
Nice try.
Oh, come on. I wasn't even close. I was nowhere near that. Come on, game. Really? Oh, well, I mean, again, like I said, this might take me a few tries. I am extremely cold. I mean, I activated the limit break just to heal. Fine. There we go.
Nice try.
Okay. Go. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I mean, all I have to do is not die. That's all I have to do. Come on, dude. Really?
Nice try.
Alright, alright. Are you gonna break? Are you gonna break? There we go. I mean, just to do some stagger damage and fill my... Okay. Damn it.
That's better.
Fill my limit break. Yeah, I fucked it up. Okay. Actually, I just realized something. I've been saving it, but what if I start abusing the fire shield? I mean, when I think I'm gonna get hit, I could just pass it, right? Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, when you do have the shield, I mean, it actually just takes away some of the fireballs, and you don't take damage. I could have used that. I wouldn't have it for the stagger though. So it's kind of it would be kind of a waste if I use it and I don't end up getting hit. Something to consider. Like this, for example. If I do that... I mean, to be fair, I got hit on the other one because I didn't have enough room. Oh fuck. That's on me, that's on me, that's on me, that's on me. Just to heal. What? I don't know what happened there. I did dodge. I mean, Clive actually was in the middle of this movement when I got hit somehow. Alright. Alright, you're almost gonna at the breaking point. Almost.
Nice try.
Alright. I didn't take the potion. God damn it. Alright, fine. Are you kidding me? I was in the middle of the animation game. Come on. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. I was literally in the middle of the dodge animation. How did I get hit?
Too slow. Get him. Nice try. Over here.
Are you gonna
Well
do
done, Tom.
Breton? Yeah, okay. That's right. You start doing that shit. Hmm? And, oh, I failed. I hit it a little too late. And you're gonna go. Yep. Right. Oh, there we go. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. I mean, I know it was only yesterday, but like I said, I am freaking cold. Okay, here we go, here we go. Broil? Yeah, okay. That's fine, that's fine. Fuck you! That's not fine.
Too slow.
I mean, honestly, I just did it for the heal. I kinda needed the heal. I didn't want to waste potion when I had recoverable health. Oh.
Too slow. Over here. This one.
What are you gonna do? Lacing? Lacing, okay. I'm gonna stay here because he might do the embroil. No? Oh, okay, you're walking.
Nice try. Too slow.
Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Embroil. Huh? There we go. I am not gonna go. No, I am not getting in there.
Nice try.
There we go.
Get him. Over here.
Lacing? Oh, just Red Dawn? Okay. Interesting. Just a normal Red Dawn? Okay. I'll take it. Ah ha ha! That's on me. I pressed it way too late. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Too slow.
Right? Oh, you suck. Lacing? Lacing. Okay. Embroil? Yep. Go. Woo! Oh, I don't know how that not... I mean, what? How did I escape that? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but just how? Huh? Embroil? Oh. Oh, you're walking. Okay. You're walking! So I'm getting a break here. Hopefully. If I don't fuck it up. Please break, please break, please break. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, not map. No. This. Items. Strength tonic. And why not? Okay. Damn! I wasted a little too much time with the fucking map. So I fucked up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Final dance? Final dance? Final dance. Last dance. I'm sorry. Last dance. Right. Do everything.
Nice try.
I survived! I fucking survived!
Over here.
Okay, phase 1 survived. Okay. There's the second one. Oh! Okay. That was different because he didn't do the laser thingies. Another fucking thingy? Yeah, Blazing Legion, okay. Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this! You know what? So I'm a pussy? Stone skin! Yes. Oh!
Nice try.
Whoa! Fuck!
Get him. Too slow.
Alright. Ah! Shit!
Nice try.
I'm gonna die! I don't want to die! Alright, what is this? What is this? What is this? Blazing Legion, okay. We can handle this. This is easy, this is easy. We can do this. Huh? Uh-huh. Okay, embroil? Or walking? Embroil, okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Shit! Ah! Okay. Get hit!
Get him.
Come on, man, just let me hit you. Fuck you. No, not that one. That's not what I wanted to do. Fuck me. Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Relax. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe, breathe. You've done this. You've done this before. Come on. Come on. This is a pattern you know. This is a pattern you know. Number 6.
Let's try.
4, 6. Okay. That. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. 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 Shit. Okay. This will heal me. Embroil? Okay, we can handle that. We can handle that.
Let's try. Too slow.
Go. Redon, it's fine. Okay. Jesus, dude. Let me hit you. He's getting a little ridiculous. If you do another Emperor, I swear to God. What? Please die! Yes! First try! Today. Oh my god! 25,000 experience! Ooh. Handled. Fallen Enigma. Is it just for Gil? Really? Both of these are just... And then, okay. I mean, I get another Orichalcum. Not sure if I'll... What? But...
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Yeah! Fuck you! Fuck you! Oh, that felt good. Oh, yeah. Victory! Okay. God damn. That took... Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, well... Back to here. I need to, I actually need to get some fucking... props. I didn't want to mention it in case I died. And I didn't want to use it as an excuse, but my fucking contacts were fucking really hard. Alright, that kind of helps. Not a lot. Huh? Okay. Yeah. I might need to, take at least the left one off.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price.
Yeah,
Some
I figured.
women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
Okay.
Clive. Go on, then. You'll not find a better price than that.
And I didn't use an elixir! Yes!
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
And I
Finished,
did it
are
with my
ya?
fucking pride intact. Not a fucking elixir used.
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be?
Can I enhance? Right, I mean, what's the orichalcum for, then? I didn't use the orichalcum for the Excalibur, which is
Did you see the pair?
what you pretty much use it in well, it's not pretty much. That's the use for it in Final Fantasy 1.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
You get that, you give it to the dwarves, they make the orichalcum. The Excalibur, sorry. Right, this guy's I'm gonna supposedly just find along the way. What do you have?
Clive. Quick look.
Okay,
See
I'm gonna find that one, so
Oh,
it's fine.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Found one amber, no risk. Oh, that's music. But the amber, what the hell is
All
the
yours.
amber for? Actually,
again.
no, the amber
I
is
have
just
more for ya.
money. Yeah, the amber is just money. I mean, money that I don't really need anymore. I have to be close to 200,000. So this is where I'm supposed to go. Okay. I will take a couple of detours
Ready, go?
because I see the detours.
Run like the wind.
Like here's one.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Never mind, it's just a circle. Do I want to kill you? I guess. Nah. Let's just grab the,
You deserve a rest.
Desert Roses. Oh, I can't? So I have to kill you. Okay, well. I mean, I tried to do this peacefully, but... Ow, ow, ow. Ow. I see it coming and I just don't react. That's not what I intended. I wanted to get out of the way. That's Joshua. That fucking laser is Joshua. Jesus. Oh, I have a laser too, dude. This might not kill. Oh, it did. Okay. Sorry. But I wanted this and you wouldn't let me have it, so. Regal Sash. That's equipment, right? That's a belt. And it is better. Not by much, but it is better. So I'm taking this.
Come on. Faster.
All right. Hello? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, dismount?
Straight home now.
Why didn't you?
Over here. Go,
Go. I guess we'll go on foot. Since there are enemies aplenty. Can I go this way? No. I'm guessing it's like a later thing. Ow. You motherfucker. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus. Alright, I mean. Again, we know that that's what bombs do, but Jesus Christ. Okie dokie. Oh, you're big. Wow. Oof. Again, that was unintended. Get the fuck out, get the fuck out. Okay. Ooh.
Too slow. Get him. This one.
Oh, I almost didn't make that. I mean...
Waken wins.
Oh, actually I should have. Okay. I didn't think I would need to. Alright, well. Lesson learned. Jesus. Are you kidding me, dude?
Nice try.
Why are you two just standing there? A little help? Guys? Jill? Bro?
Get him.
Nope, you're just... Okay. Fine. I'm doing it. We'll do it live. Fuck. We'll do it live.
Nice try.
Oh, now you help. Ow. Fuck indeed, Clive. Fuck indeed. And all of that for a fucking goblin coin. Excellent. I mean, there's not even a chest. Why did I come here? I mean, the music's still going for some reason. Oh, really? Yeah, okay. No, that's not gonna happen.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
And she's kinda hot.
Get him. You're finished. Hey,
Traveling
Dale.
merchant?
Where are you off to now then?
I mean, it's a traveling merchant that is not selling anything. Okay. What's up, dude? You okay?
You're injured.
No shit, Clive.
What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead.
Mm.
It swallowed our camp. while we slept. My own men.
You didn't have a
did this.
lookout?
Turned
You should always have a lookout.
every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go.
I'm going there anyway, so...
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor.
I mean, he's basically asking me to kill his friends.
Lord Kupka.
Whoops.
Rest well, soldier.
Go with Kupka.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
And if they're not,
Another ether
what?
flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time. This one. Get him. This. There you go. Over here. This one.
There we go. Job done. Oh, wow. I am nowhere near. I thought I would be much further along with money. Alright. I'm barely 150. Yeah? How is it that you haven't turned, my boy? Everyone I've come so far that is not a fucking Esper has turned. Oh, you're just outside. He's just on the fringe of it. Oh, he's dying anyway,
With the
though.
battalion.
I am. The fighting. Are the others?
Taken
Yep,
care of.
sorry.
One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His
Survivor is a
wounds were too
strong
deep.
word.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is
No,
safe,
no,
thanks
that's
to
the
you.
point.
Here. You've earned it.
I've earned what? I mean, I'll take it, but why are you giving me anything? I mean...
You seem familiar.
no,
Have we met?
You must
just,
have me
you know,
confused
just
with someone else.
one of the faces.
Wait. That scar.
We're gonna fight? Because you're half dead, dude.
You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Okay.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
And your life.
I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you.
Okay.
But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid.
Sure.
Someday.
Bye. I mean, for the record, I was leaving. You're the one that stopped me to yell. I was well on my way. There should be a pack around here. Maybe over here? Nope.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Hmm. Well, I mean... I'm gonna have to come back and check things out, huh? Maybe it's around these parts. I do want to kill the pack. Yeah, whatever.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Mm-hmm. But, items...
Welcome, welcome. Anything else? A fine choice.
Yep. I made it. Alright. Okay, I will say this again. How did she survive? I have no fucking idea. But apparently she's gonna be alive. Cheers.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course.
Charged by who?
It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Her sword, her medicine, her shoulder.
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Odin. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Not quite.
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic!
I doubt it.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
You do realize he's Odin.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here,
somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
I mean, he has to die.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her.
which is why I had to let her go.
Who among you is bold enough to heed her call? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Wait, so I'm going back to Korava? Okay. Any other... Apparently. I was gonna say any other quest?
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But
Clearly.
you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun,
I mean...
and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Again with the seals.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you.
How many seals is that?
There's nothing further.
Like
No.
20?
You are dismissed.
Maybe not 20, but it's more than 10, which is ridiculous.
It's a Canva then.
We'll talk about this later.
Okay, give me
Cyril seemed very...
like 30 seconds.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
That's much better. I just had to take out and clean my fucking contacts because it was getting really blurry. But it's a whole fucking thing. I have to use this suction cup and apply some saline. It's a whole thing. I'm blind. I cannot get a license without these. I could not. I tried. Because these things were expensive. And I didn't have them for years. I've only had them for like 2 years. Almost 2 years now. And it's a fucking night and day kind of situation. Yeah, holy shit, I can see now. I mean, the drops help,
3 cities under siege?
but not always. So I kind of wanted to try to get away with the drops, but no, it wasn't working.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
No! I know it's not the right way, but I am looking for the fucking pack so I can kill it. So, shut the fuck up, Joshua. I think that's them? Maybe? No.
Over here! This one. Go for it! All yours, get him! This one.
Oh. That's people. Oh, that was us. Okay. I thought it was a fucking enemy. No, apparently it was a Joshua spell.
Get him.
Okie dokie. Nothing good. Nope. Oh, it's open now. Oh. Oh. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I wasn't intending to do this, but sure. Where's the, whoops. Where's the, thing?
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, thank you, guys. I just want to go kill the... whatever it is I'm gonna kill. Red Avis. This is a dragon. Okay. A wyvern. Small wyvern? Worm? I think it's a worm. Like a small wyvern is a worm? I think that's the
Maybe.
denomination.
Looks like there's still plenty of fighting in yet.
This one.
Oh, too late. Wow.
Too slow. Go for it. Over here.
Well, fine. Just because you're gonna die. Oh! Okay. I can see you, Joshua. You did this. That's fun. Yeah, I got distracted. You should kill him. Almost. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Thanks, Joshua. Avis skin. Yeah, that's for the quest.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Okay, so back from whence we came. We are ignoring the coyotes or dogs or whatever you are. Knacks. I mean, I don't remember. I should have checked the, Is this the way? Yeah. I should have checked the,
The free city into the stables go. Who'd have thought it?
Request. The hunt request. To get a better read on where the pack is located. Oh, I didn't.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
Not like I was gone like a month. Just at most 15 minutes.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join
Well,
me
I
as
have
my
killed
honored
2 S rank
With my
on,
means and your
targets,
might,
so yeah.
we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
So I give you hide, rare hide, and you give me bloody hides.
Here's the scraps you were after.
Ooh. I mean, this place is a lot bigger than I thought, mostly because it's very vertical. What do you want, old man?
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Oh, I've made a huge mistake.
The students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions
Oh,
for
boy.
me. Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Oh boy. Is this gonna make me read and memorize shit? Because I am not up for that.
How are those new boots treating you?
Mostly because I am not interested. Like, at all. More money. Alright. What is this? Guardians of the Crystal. The first stones of Tabor. Secret hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor. Oh, so it's Tabor. Okay. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor. Okay.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
I mean, it is a Final Fantasy game. Crystals are pretty much involved in a lot of them. I was gonna say all of them, but no, it's like half.
Not a scratch on them.
First, it was all of them.
The elder has been
I think, well, no, not all of them. Because in 2, there was no crystals, if I recall. I don't think there were crystals in 2. Or? Yeah, no. It was 1, 3, 4, 5. And then the best one, which is 6, didn't have crystals. It has Magicite and Espers. 7, which is overhyped, didn't have 8. I don't think it had 9. I think it did. 9 is the one that I haven't played a lot of. I didn't read it, sorry. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay roots in stone. With pride, recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home.
Might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
And that's the last one, okay. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land. Reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. Okay.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
I've already forgotten most of it.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Because honestly, it's not important.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's not like there's a debate about what the founders did. It's just vaguely interesting information.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Okay, so let's go. Wait. Alright, well, fine. We'll just go. If I miss it, I'll just come back later.
The free city's under siege?
This is no time to ride. Good girl. Run like the wind.
Bullseye. And I know I always make the same joke, but what else can you do?
Orcs.
Oh.
Then let us be rid of them.
I guess. Whoops! I had the wrong icon equipped.
You're finished.
Well, you're dead.
All yours, Torgal.
Whoops! Sorry! That was a lot of overkill. Not even a little overkill. A lot overkill. It was funny though. This is the one that I wanted to use. There's more enemies ahead. Alright.
Caution, brother.
Don't get surrounded.
Are you a... Yeah, you're a caster. Okay, well... If I wanted to kill you first, now you definitely deserve to die. That was very much some blatant kill steal. Like, oh, you almost killed it? Let me grab it. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Just because I might find the, Oh, never mind. I mean, it's a very stretched area, but I thought I might find the fort. Oh, well.
This one. Go to him. Over here. Attack. Go to him. Get him. Sick him. Go to him. Over here. Go to him.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's gonna be open later. Kinda has to be.
All right.
No, I'm just gonna go.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Oh? Oh! It's open now. I'm gonna go here. Because I want to check if I can do anything with the orichalcum. Nope. And, it might be easier to grab the side quests from the desk. Not this one, the other one with the blonde idiot. Huh? Alright. Nothing new.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
There we go. Alright, I want to check the text again for the Horde quest. Alright, what do you say? A team of card breakers traveling through Tabor to the fields of Koraba. Okay, so it's between Tabor and the fields of Koraba. It's in that stretch. Alright, that kind of narrows it down a little. So this is the path. This is Tabor. Grass up. Cosmic Echoes. Lightning. Oh. Okay. Fields of Koraba. So it is around here. It's around this path. It should have been like around here. What the fuck? Are they here? I'm gonna go back and just check that spot. It may be revealed on the map, but I might not have gone into the fucking peninsula. And they might be there.
The free cities under sea?
Alright, so this way. And then there's a southern turn to the left. Yeah, I might not have gone here. No, I didn't. There they are. Alright. Quite a few. Just a rank C though. Shouldn't be much trouble. Shouldn't be in the operative ward. I mean, they are resisting. Why not? Just to get it over with. So I'm not doing that much damage. Oh, I cannot fool them. He's the last one.
Excellent.
There we go.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Wait. What is this?
Better already.
Alright.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best. You'll not find a better price than that.
Hmm?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
I pity those in the villages.
Okay.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lost
And
Wing?
apparently everybody
Everything
here
you've built.
thinks
I built
the
Lost
same.
Wing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Is this gonna be like a fucking escort mission? Because that'd be new.
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
That would be new. So I doubt it. I'm probably just gonna show up, they're gonna be under attack, I'm gonna kill whatever is attacking them, and then they will magically puff away.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lost Wing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Oh, okay.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
I mean, I'll try. Jesus, that's far. Okay. And I still... I think I'm still gonna need to... Yep. Get on the fucking Chocobo.
Ready to go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Yeah. Well, she tried. And again. Nope. Okay.
All right.
Nope. How do I get there then? Oh, there we go.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Oh, apparently. Yep, we are too late.
Quinton, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
And there's the... Oh!
This must
You're
be the guard dog.
different.
Quinton. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. Just a
Ow,
rabid beast
ow,
that
ow,
used to be
ow, ow.
put down.
Right.
Over here!
Whoop! Joshua.
Enough.
Oh.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
Well, that really is on the fucking scout.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years.
This dude is a
All my
fucking
plans,
psychopath.
Building a haven
just
in Lostwing.
killed the
freeing
dude in
bearers
cold
from their
blood.
chains and recruiting them to my cause.
It's just another
was all
fucking
for
Monday.
this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master
Well,
Quinton!
that is the price of revenge.
Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
Yeah, fuck all the other people.
You're
Thank
alive.
God, you're safe.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Who cares? We got the people out, and you were abandoning the place anyway. There shouldn't be anyone else there. We got him out.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look
You
who's
would-
here.
Okay.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
Am I gonna have to kill him because he's gonna get, like, ether poisoned?
It's not going to last long.
Then we'll finish this quickly.
Oh my God.
This one. Farewell. This one. Attack! Over here!
Yay.
Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here. Over here!
Alright, so is this dude fucked, or are we gonna have to save his ass because he was too stupid and ran into the ether?
I need to get back to Quentin.
No, not back. Not back. He ran ahead of us.
Quentin, look at me. Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Or just leave him. I mean, leaving him was also an option.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains.
This guy's just a fucking ray of sunshine, isn't he?
I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know,
no.
You looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. Believe
Jesus.
that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost.
I mean, they basically said, no, you still have something to live for. Taking care of us. Working for us.
After what
What the fuck?
Why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
And all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
Well, I mean,
We
that's
can
the
start
issue,
again.
isn't
Build a
it?
new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
I mean, he lost like half the people at the raid.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
Right, with 7
That's
people?
the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Jesus, that was bad. That was really bad.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
I mean, if anything, it gave me some experience, so fine. And their reputation too. Those two are good.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and
what am I
less
supposed to
space.
do here?
What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It is.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
Why? No need.
So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee.
I've heard this before.
Which is why I agreed to help you.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
You make
I shall. No, we should.
I mean, let's be honest. I just need to go in and kick the shit out of whoever shows up. There's no need for a plan. This is not a fucking stealth game.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place or face the consequences. This one.
I doubt it.
Or maybe not.
Oh, hey!
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
Well, I mean, yeah. Ow, okay.
Let's try.
Over here!
Ow. Whoa, whoa! Oh, well.
Get him!
Ooh. Yeah, I probably won't be able to. Maybe?
All yours, Torgal.
Oh, almost.
You lose.
There you go. Did the flan drop something cool? No? Okay.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo.
Yeah, thanks for the help,
A
by the way.
magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
A plan.
Let's hope it was the last
Just
of its
goose.
kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would
They
hope so,
better.
my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
I mean, this is pretty far from Martha's Rest. Unless she's also moving everyone here. What's the point of having the warriors and the bearers here and the rest
We're the masters
still at
now.
Martha's Rest?
Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight.
Yet.
Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
What the hell?
Something along
What
those
the hell
lines.
is that expression?
Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I
No
see it,
need to
neither is
throw
mine.
the baby
Food
with
or
the bath
lumber, what
water.
strong backs they
Okay.
need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Okay, one last quest. We're here.
If we're going to do this, we'll...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of
So
those who
all
would see them
three
enslaved
quests
once more.
are
we
the
believe
fucking
we have found
same
one.
shit?
Cashlock. A small hamlet
okay.
hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find the village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Okay.
This one. All yours, Torgal.
Whoops, what? Oh, so this is how I get under. Uh-huh. Alright, well, no need. At least not yet. Let's just clear the city.
This must have been a nice place once.
And it will be again.
Once? I can't. Wow, that's a lot of enemies.
Get him. This one. Go for it. This one. Attack. Mogul, kill. Over here. Over here.
Wow, that's a lot of enemies.
This one.
I mean, fuck you. Flyers, really? I mean...
Nice try.
I mean, that was funny.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklad.
Is there anything here? And there's that. But, like, the chest? Something useful? No? At all? Well, that's disappointing.
something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Alright, another problem that I'm gonna have to solve?
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
What for?
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you all the same.
What do you mean you're not sure you do? You've sent me, well, you've sent Clive letters. What the fuck?
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dhalmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then. I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Well, that was pointless.
Sounds like thunder.
We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
The hell? What?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man
I
here speaks
don't
true,
recall any of
Clive.
them talking before.
We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood. And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed. They're wearing Maluda armor. Farewell.
Oh. Okay, I mean, if that's how you wanna fucking do it. The fuck? Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I mean, just to make sure I kill him. It's quite a few. Don't cast Protect, you dick. Oh. There, fuck you.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
I mean, what do you mean, what happened? One of only two possible scenarios here. Either they are dead, or they fled. I still don't understand why are they giving me so many fucking materials.
No holding back.
Ooh, okay. Ow, right.
Nice try.
You know what? I'm not gonna fight you there. I am not gonna fight you there. You wanna fight? Let's fight here. No, I said I'm not gonna fight you there. Here, in open space. Still alive. That's impressive, dude. Honored me impressed. He survived that. Actually, him surviving that makes me look better, since I am not just wasting my abilities. It was needed. Don't get surrounded.
Too slow.
Last one, or... Ooh, excellent. Excellent! Just before a big fight, I'm guessing. Alright, there's gonna be a big fight. That's why this door's closed, and that's a very empty space.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Okay, so you're just father.
Enough. This one.
Ow.
Over here. Get him. This one.
Woohoo! Oh, right, you do that. That's right. Ooh. Ah! Yeah, I realized a little too late. Definitely not gonna kill. But it'll do a good amount of damage. Whoa! I don't remember you having a Kamehameha, dude.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Probably not. I mean, from what we saw, Odin killed them all. Unless he somehow missed one or two.
Where are they?
No, there it is. Okay, there's an arena. This is an arena.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Yep.
This one. This one. Nice try.
Ow.
This one.
This is not the last of them.
Over here.
Yeah.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Okay. Wait, there's another one? Where? Where is the other motherfucker? Ah, all the way over here. Okay. You asshole.
You've caused quite the commotion.
Oh,
But
I'm
then I would
fighting you
expect no
here?
less from you,
That was sooner than expected. Okay.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me.
Not exactly.
Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness.
They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Sleipnir, okay. Well, I mean, Odin, yeah.
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Oh, whoa, okay. So you do all that. Got it. Whoa, that's a homing attack. Okay. Okay.
Nice try. You're a fine hound. Get him.
Jesus.
Get him. Too slow. Get him. Nice try. Nice try. Over here.
I stopped doing damage, so something's gonna happen. Yeah. That was a nice move from
My
Clive.
performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
I mean, he is literally using Odin's spear. Okay. Jesus, I keep failing that one. Thanks, Torgo. Whoa, that was fucking fast. Holy shit. Come on. I did dodge those.
Over here.
Whoa, what the hell was that?
Let's try. This one. Too slow. One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Dead man's beer?
Actually, I wouldn't. Let's try.
That was a lot. Whoa, whoa! Okay. Jesus, it's still going. My God, dude. Chill the fuck out.
Get him.
Ratatosker? Are you kidding me?
Let's try.
How many references are you gonna make? Keep failing that one. Jesus.
Enjoying yourself?
Creeping darkness.
Let's try.
Hey, I finally dodged one.
Too slow.
And again? Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Alright, those fucking things. Ah. There. Oh, okay. Live along. Okay. I mean, he's just gonna fucking. Ah, right.
Too slow. Too slow.
There we go. Woohoo! Right.
Well done, Get him.
He might not die on this one. This one again? Alright, you're dead.
Mythos.
Yay! Sanguine insignia. Ooh.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Okay.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see. We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late.
We're not even gonna check? Okay.
What's wrong? Nothing. I hope.
Oh no. Are we gonna fight Odin? Right now?
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
No shit.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Clive is in trouble.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Oh.
Try it.
Uh-oh.
is all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! This way! Hurry!
So Jill is gonna die. I mean, I did call it, but
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we're up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
Can we? Oh no.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
She was
Good
captured.
luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere.
And she's gonna go for
It's the
she's gonna
engine.
be made
She's got
feral,
like a wild
or she's gonna,
chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
I don't know, get
You
mind
have an
controlled,
idea?
possessed, whatever, and we're gonna have to kill Jill.
Well, Of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
All right. I'm gonna leave it here.
Gav said that Otto.
We did accomplish at least something today. We killed the fucking dragon. And we also killed the
I know something.
the serpent Sleipnir. So I'd say it's a win. Today was a good day. But I am tired. And I want to sleep. So I'll continue tomorrow. Yeah. I'll continue tomorrow. And we'll probably have to kill Jill tomorrow. Probably. But until then, I am out.